seeing in Western Canada right now is a huge trend toward leveraging external IT service providers. So that doesn't necessarily mean outsourcing, because that's kind of a big scary word and model from days gone by, but what it means is that using external expertise to augment or supplement or, do all of your internal IT services. The overarching goal for creating value as a managed IT service provider is to act as much as you can as if you were the internal IT department of that organization. There's a very specific example at one of our larger client environments, Kramer, Caterpillar, where we had an issue that wasn't our particular issue. It didn't exist within the infrastructure we were servicing.
Back in the spring of 2012, we had a sequence of events where we had repeated power outages that compromised some of our hardware.
The servers would basically lose their connection periodically, no real set time frame. It would just happen, and then it would connect, and then it would disconnect.
Systemic network issues are probably the toughest issues to diagnose and resolve because they're intermittent. They could exist across 100 different pieces of equipment. The tools to diagnose that are complicated. You need incredibly skilled individuals to narrow it down, and it could exist across multiple vendors. It's the worst of the worst.
I had a manager tell me that they might as well just send their department home. We were struggling.
We spent some time trying to troubleshoot that remotely, and the solution that ended up being that we went on site and spent about 3 days there.
WBM said, we're just going to be there until the problem is fixed. We don't care where it started or where it finishes, but we're there. And they were.
As far as the contract terms go, there was no obligation on our part to dive in and start looking at this issue. However, we knew that the relationship was better off and that everybody could win if we worked to the actual result, which was resolving the issue, getting the environment back up and running, and everyone could move forward together at that point.
It wasn't anything to do with any of the services that WBM provides for us. And yet WBM was here through the whole thing, from the minute we called them until well after we knew that the problem was resolved.
It was a good feeling to have worked closely with their team, because their team also worked with us the entire weekend to get it resolved. So it was a good opportunity for us to sort of get together and manage that problem as partners.
It really showed me who the true business partner in this relationship is, and WBM clearly takes it to the next level for us.
What we are trying to do is differentiate ourselves or provide value-added services that just aren't provided elsewhere. We feel like there are some very specific reasons why we are the best managed service provider. We have all local talent within the provinces. We do offer wide service desk hours, basically 12 hours a day. It's staffed, and we do have direct call routing to a technician. No reception, no call trees. We do not work to the contract, we work to the result. So if we focus on the result and we focus on the requirement and we get where we need to go, the contract will take care of itself.